What do you think they need the most from those new types of players? Guys that you don't see kind of transition from what McDermott used to run to what Leonard runs.
Well, this is something that I thought the Bills needed during the McDermott era, and they really never tried to acquire this player who was young. They do need that smaller, quicker, faster speed rusher on the outside who can win to the quarterback in like under 2 seconds or under 2.5 seconds. That was the one issue that even when I think why Gregory Rousseau he's a good player, we all understand that, but why he seems to kind of be invisible in some of the bigger games against the better quarterbacks, at 6'7" and 260 pounds, it takes him longer to win. And the pressures, if you looked at a lot of his time to pressure, it was one of the slowest in the NFL. A.J. Epinesa had that problem. Really the only time that they brought in that type of player was Von Miller, and he was in his mid-30s, and before that injury in 2022 was really good, and after that, not so much. Javon Solomon, you could say, was that type, but being a day 3 pick, it wasn't a heavy investment. So I think getting up with the times in the NFL and showing that against a Joe Burrow or against even a Bo Nix or a Patrick Mahomes or the litany of really good young quarterbacks that are coached to get the ball out quickly, you need that 6'2", 6'3", Nick Bonito type, 240 to 250 pound outside linebacker that can win just with speed and power and burst around the corner and affect the quarterback in a flash, because the ball does come out that quick in today's NFL.
Yeah, like to do that, Chris, to talk about the players that they might need at this position, we could evaluate what they have here, right? And that's Rousseau. And after that, Javon Solomon and Landon Jackson. This is definitely not this is not Landon Jackson, right? This is a totally I don't know if they might find a fit for him, but you're talking about bend. You want bend in the next set of defensive ends from the Buffalo Bills.
First step quickness, bend around the corner, that flattening to the quarterback ability that, again, we did see a little bit in the Von Miller, like the first 10 games of that season, his first in Buffalo. Beyond that, the Bills don't have that bendy type of player. I mean, Javon Solomon, I think, has a little bit of it, but the first step quickness with him is not going to threaten a lot of offensive tackles in the NFL. So, yes, that's exactly the type they need. And I would say, no, Landon Jackson is not a great fit. He's really one that stands out. I do think that Jim Leonard will try to fit as many of the players as he has into the scheme because the Bills aren't rebuilding. But no, Landon Jackson at like 6'5" and 265, 270 pounds potentially is not that type.